What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Look, we got Ron DeSantis coming in, y'all. This is great. Ron DeSantis coming in because Florida sues Garland for blocking Trump assassination attempt investigation. So, as we know, the federal government comes into Florida and says, move, biatch. Get out of the way. We're taking over the investigation. You can get the F out. That's what they did to Florida. And Florida wants to do its own investigation, and I hear that. And now they are suing the federal government to stop it. Check this out, y'all. Florida sued Attorney General Merrick Garland on Wednesday, saying the Justice Department is improperly blocking the state from investigating the second assassination attempt of former President Trump. Governor Ron DeSantis issued an executive order directing Florida agencies to ensure that appropriate state charges are brought against Ryan Routh, whom federal authorities have indicted on 5 counts of after he allegedly showed up to Trump's golf course intending to shoot him. The complaint filed by Florida Attorney General Ashley Moody's office says the FBI and Justice Department officials almost immediately began attempting to halt the state's investigation. I wonder why they would do that. Sounds fishy to me, kind of like they did with the other assassination attempt when congressional investigators wanted to go in and start their own investigation, and come to find out the FBI had already scrubbed the crime scene. And cremated the body. So no independent investigation could be done. I wonder why they would do that. That really ticked me off, like, when I saw that. Like, how the hell? Like, normally, like, even, I forget the congressman's name. He come in and he said, this is very, very abnormal. He has a law enforcement background. Clay Higgins, he's my congressman. I know I forgot his name. It took me a second to remember, but Clay Higgins come in. He was a sheriff deputy, a detective for a very long time, like 25, 30 years before he came into Congress. So he's got a background in this. He said when they do these investigations, they keep bodies for long periods of time. Like, the entirety of the investigation, they'll keep the body if they can. They'll get requests from the family, but it's usually held up for much longer than 10 days. But the FBI released the body and it was cremated. Like, what? Like, so nobody else could come in and do an independent investigation. They scrubbed the crime scene, and they hoarded all the evidence and fought tooth and nail to keep congressional investigators from investigating. Now they're doing the same thing with Ryan Routh. I wonder why. Why are they trying to put the lid on this and keep everybody else out? It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. Well, of course we know why, but, I'm not going to speculate as to why, but I'm sure your imagination can hit the play button and come up with a pretty good conspiracy theory on that one, y'all. In conversations with federal officials and in subsequent correspondence, these officials have stated that Florida may not conduct its own investigation, may not interview witnesses, and may only cooperate with the federal government's investigation, the lawsuit reads. Court documents indicate the officials have cited a statute enabling federal authorities to suspend the exercise of jurisdiction by a state when a case involves the attempted assassination of a major party candidate. It appears that no court has interpreted this provision, but applying traditional principles of statutory interpretation, the statute is far narrower than the DOJ asserts, the lawsuit reads. It also alleges the statute will enable Florida to investigate the matter and that the block also violates the 10th Amendment, which reserves certain powers for states. That's very interesting because, that's what the 10th Amendment is for. It gives states rights, pretty much. That's the States' Rights Amendment, right? So they have a right to do this, and we're going to find out. Yeah, I think they're going to win this court case, y'all. DeSantis stepped into the spotlight by announcing the concurrent state investigation, which comes as the Republican governor stands to play a key role in the general election in Florida and looks to keep a high profile. Yeah, I don't know about that one, corporate press. He can't be reelected as governor again. He doesn't seem to be running for senator. He was a congressman already, so as good a job as Ron DeSantis has done in Florida, I don't see him having any issue running for Senate or, going back to Congress. Not sure if he's going to want to do that, but keeping out, I'm sorry. They're trying to assert here that the only reason he's doing this is to keep himself in the spotlight. That doesn't make any sense, folks. Like, maybe I can see it, but keep himself in the spotlight on a national level for 2028, but that's a whole 4.5 years off, right? 4 years away. Yeah, come on now. Y'all are stretching it. That is a corporate press conspiracy theory, if I've ever heard one. Once again, a manipulation trying to make you think the only reason Ron DeSantis is filing this lawsuit is to keep himself in the spotlight. When they do this with Trump all the time. They always say, oh, well, Donald Trump, anything he ever does is only for himself. Right? Well, this is my rebuttal to that, to any of you leftists out there that may think that Donald Trump is just a narcissist and everything he does is for his own means, right? For his own personal gain. Well, you know what? If he makes the country a better place in the process of making himself better, what's the problem here? Do you see a problem with that? If the country has a positive outcome as a result of making Trump more popular, do you see a negative to that? Jealousy. Jealousy, maybe. Florida may ultimately bring state charges against Ralph that include attempted murder, fleeing and eluding and illegally possessing a firearm, according to the new lawsuit. Additionally, the state may pursue charges against Mr. Ralph stemming from injuries caused by his flight from law enforcement after the assassination attempt, it states. Ralph was arrested soon after a Secret Service agent spotted him lurking on the perimeter of Trump's West Palm Beach golf course with a firearm while the former president was playing a round of golf. The suspect fled before being able to get off a shot, and he was ultimately stopped on a highway by law enforcement and taken into custody. It marked the second attempt on Trump's life in recent months, following a gunman who shot the former president's ear while he was speaking at a July rally in Butler, PA. Yeah, we all know about that. We all know about that. That's some insanity right there. That whole thing was crazy. This one with Ryan Ralph, they conveniently left out that note. But yeah, I understand this isn't about the assassination attempt, and we have all that information, but like the corporate press, they just write these articles up, and it's like the bias is so clear, y'all. Do me a favor, speaking of the bias and the manipulation from the corporate press, y'all smash that like button for me if you don't mind. I sure would appreciate it. It would help me out greatly. Like, I've been shadow banned by YouTube, in case you guys don't know what that is. I'll tell you the story of how I got shadow banned too, and how I know. Like this channel specifically, I used to upload a bunch of congressional videos. I would take congressional committee hearings, and I would take 5-minute clips of each individual congressman, and I would post those clips to this channel. And it started growing rapidly. Well, one day, I posted a clip of Marjorie Taylor Greene talking about COVID, which, speak to a doctor, by the way. I'm not an expert. I'm just giving a story here. I'm not really talking about COVID. So YouTube, talk to a doctor. I'm gonna just get that out there because YouTube wants you to say that kind of stuff. I'm not an expert, so don't listen to me. But Marjorie Taylor Greene was talking about COVID, and it got flagged for misinformation. Well, at that point in time, like all of my videos, I just started growing pretty good too. I didn't have many subscribers, but I was getting a lot of views. I was getting like thousands of views for every single video, right? So like some of them were getting like a lot, like 5,000 and 6,000. I had one that got 140 freaking thousand views, right? It was a Jamie Raskin video. But I put this video out, and it gets flagged by YouTube for misinformation, COVID misinformation. Right, well, I never stopped uploading videos, but immediately after this, no views, hardly at all. I would get like 10, maybe 20 views. From that point until now, it's been pretty much the same. And the only reason I haven't made a new channel and started doing this on my new channel yet is because, for one, I didn't want to upload congressional videos anymore. I wanted to talk politics, right? One of the reasons I was doing the congressional videos was just for fun, you know, but so I quit doing that and I started doing this, but I sucked at it, right? Like, I would urge you guys, do me a favor, if you want to. Like, some of the longtime viewers know this, but go to my video archive and click the little, at the top, it'll say like popular, latest, and oldest. Go to oldest, and it's like, I think 5 videos down, it says biased news. Right, that's what this used to be. It wasn't Legitical Response, but it was called biased news, right? Which is just funny, I think, but you know, whatever. Go watch that video. You don't have to watch much of it, and you'll see a stark difference in my presentation to you guys. You'll see a very stark difference. Not just the presentation. Like, I watched it last night just because I was curious, and I watched that video last night, and even my reading is garbage. It's like everything about it is garbage. But, you know, once again, that's... So, I'm shadow banned. Like, pretty soon, though, guys, like... you know, I'm getting tired of this. I'm getting to the point, the whole point of this story is I'm getting to the point to where I feel like I'm pretty good at presenting a news article and talking to you guys and getting my point across. I feel like I'm getting halfway decent, right? Like, y'all let me know on a scale of 1 to 10 down in the comment section what y'all think about that. Like, seriously, please do that for me. Like, give me a scale of 1 to 10, you know, 1 being that other video I was just talking about, and 10 being like somebody like, I don't know, Ben Shapiro. Put it that way. Y'all do that for me. I would really appreciate that. But I pretty much didn't change YouTube channels. I didn't start a new one because I wanted to gain skills and get better and better and better and better. So now I'm getting to the point to where I feel like, okay, I think it's time I start a new channel and try to really take this off, to try to make this go somewhere. But, you know, at the same time, at the very same time, I would really, really love to break out of this shadow ban that YouTube has got me in. And the only way I can do that is you guys. That's the only way I can do that. Y'all would have to be the ones to do it. You would have to hit the like button on every video, leave a comment on every video, share this video anywhere and everywhere you can. I would love it if I could do that. You know, I understand that's a tough road. That's a very tough road. But if I could do that, that would be like a lifelong accomplishment. That would be, you know, a bucket list item. I broke out of the YouTube shadow ban, folks. That is right. I would love to tick that box on accomplishments, but, you know, I doubt I will be able to, but I'm definitely going to try. But I'm also about to start another YouTube channel, just to let you guys know. And what I'm going to be doing is I'll still post to this channel. I'm still going to post every video here, but I'm also going to post my videos to that channel. And I'll let y'all know. I'll start putting links in the description of, you know, the links to go over to that channel and subscribe over there. And y'all can go over there and subscribe whenever, you know, and still come over here and watch the videos. I really don't care. It's either one. But eventually, you know, I'm going to pretty much use this channel for uploading shorts or something. So I'll probably change the name to Legitical Shorts or something. I don't know. You never know what I'm going to do with it, but I think that's all I got for this one. I've been rambling for a little while, y'all. But, you know, it's just craziness out there, y'all. The federal government does not like any interference, and I think Florida definitely has a right to investigate side by side with the FBI. I don't think they have a right to completely shut out a state or local law enforcement investigation, right? Like, they need to work together. I mean, we're all in this country together. We're all on this world together. Why not work hand in hand, right? Like, Ron DeSantis, they can investigate this whole situation without interfering whatsoever with the FBI at all. They can investigate side by side, but Why is the federal government trying to stop them from doing so? That is the question of the day. So y'all let me know what y'all think about all this. That's all I got for this one. Don't forget to hit the like button, and y'all try to have a good day and stay legitical. Peace.